His surprised faces. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So my name's Marty, and if you are new here, then I watch movies and TV shows, like streaming stuff for you to watch, and you can just, join in with me. I say a lot of what's on my brain whilst I'm watching the movies, and some of it may be correct, some of it may not be correct. We try and find out a little bit of facts sometimes after the film as well, so if you want to stick around for that, you can do. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you like it, and like the video as well. But the main thing I wanted to say today is apologies for when I did the Halloween videos. I wanted to do more Halloween content, but I didn't have a chance to because I had so much going on. I had filming stuff on Halloween itself, so I didn't get a chance to do much for Halloween. So you saw a video, if you were subscribed and saw the video, you saw that I did a Ghostbusters reaction. I actually did that a few days before. I have also done a Ghostbusters 2 reaction, which will be going out when I can get that as well. But today's movie has been requested by Aran, so thank you so much, Aran. And yeah, there is another request you've done as well, and I will get round to that. I've got a ton of requests on a list now, so as soon as I can, I'm going to be starting to eat through that list. But yes, I love you guys, so thank you so much for all of you that have subscribed so far. Now, today's movie, Tarzan the Fearless, I don't know. I've never seen it. I've never seen any of the material to do with it, but I know it's about Tarzan. That's it. I've seen the other Tarzan movies. There's probably one or two out there that I've not seen, but I've seen, the big ones. The only other thing I know about this movie is it came out in 1933. It's a black and white movie, as you can probably guess. And I think they've done a colour version somewhere, but we're watching the black and white one today. I'm really excited to see it, so grab the popcorn. I am going to get on and watch it. And by the way, when I watch these, I don't have popcorn just because I feel like if I was to be nibbling and munching on something, it would get annoying. Anyway, let's get on with it. Thanks, Aran, for the request. Buster a Crab in Tarzan the Fearless. Gotta love old black and white films. They really hone in on the acting, because everything's black and white, you don't think about colour. You just hone in on that acting. The worldwide popularity of the Tarzan stories has prompted the author to tell, now for the first time, a new story of the ape man's strongest and most romantic adventures. You gotta love the stunts. That loincloth is... it's a tad on the small side. Why is he spanking the animal? What did it do? Oh, is he... Oh no! But no, Tarzan saves the day. What? Oh. For some reason, for a second, it actually looked like the Tarzan accent. I was like, oh, they actually got a real fight going on with a lion. That looks quite dangerous even for the stun guy. He's got his arm in his mouth. Tarzan! Tarzan saved the day. Or saved the dough. So is that Jane? No, is it Tarzan and Jane, I think it is? I don't know the guy's name, but...
I'm afraid this trek is too much for you, Mary.
Nothing could be worse than waiting at Durango for news of Dad.
Mary? Maybe that was the original name of Jane?
For these guides, I don't like them.
The camera work, like following along. From what I know, that's quite advanced for the time. I might be wrong. Back then it was very much you would do any action scenes or talking on camera in front of a screen. Hey, a record player.
Tarzan!
Oh, what happened?
Tarzan, come here. You take letter to my daughter.
And here's another delay.
Oh no.
When do we ditch this bunch and start looking for that lost emerald mine? He's telling you the truth, lady.
I wonder.
What's that? Gotta love the over-exaggerated acting from years ago. I think it all kind of spans from the days of silent film.
Hey, Minnie!
Tarzan! He's coming.
What's wrong? They say this is Tarzan country. Anyway, we better camp here for tonight. Hunger, up with the tent.
Why don't you set the tent up? Oh my. Uh-oh. That's a good shot through the trees, seeing him in the middle. Oh my god. Beautiful. Beautiful jump in. Yeah, this is really shot well for back in the day. Especially like sound design. Got a little confused with that. He was on the surface, then all of a sudden he was under the water. Oh. There she is. Who I thought was Jane.
Tarzan?
Yes. So this original Tarzan, he couldn't talk. Aha. Or at least he couldn't at the beginning of the film. Whether he can later, I don't know. But
My picture? Then you see my father.
no, I've just found your picture.
My father.
He's like, I have no idea what you're saying.
Come into camp. Maybe Abdul can speak your language. Oh, please take me to camp.
I mean, he would if he knew English. Oh, don't just drop it like that. I'm hoping that there was something under the blanket of leaves.
Who was that?
It was Tarzan. He brought a note from Dad.
Oh, it's a note. You don't really see what it is. I thought it was like a tissue or something. She lets Tarzan see her like that.
Your father's directions are very clear.
It's directions to her father's hut place. That makes perfect sense.
How would you like to collide with 10,000 pounds?
Of what?
Money, you numbskull. If this guy Tarzan knows where there's that much gold, why don't he buy himself a pair of pants?
I can imagine a bed of leaves is not very comfortable. I do like, though, that there's almost a minimal amount of music used. Is he making a whistling sound to make it sound creepy? Uh-huh. She's seen Tarzan. It's like, who's that? I don't think he's very happy with it. I think he's going to try and shoot him. You're gonna get attacked by a lion. Careful. So it made it look like the guy was after Tarzan, which he probably was, but he saved him from a lion attack. For a second I thought it was Tarzan that said wait.
You're Tarzan?
Yep. Me Tarzan.
Huh. I've come a long way to find you.
It's like the scene in Back to the Future, you know, he goes, I waited a long time for you. Accordingly, I am instructed to offer the sum of 10,000 for conclusive evidence, duly attended. I'm assuming to find out who Tarzan is. I didn't quite see it. But...
Jeff, what was it?
Oh, I thought it was Tarzan. But I guess I was mistaken.
No, it was Tarzan. He just can't read. He's grew up all his life in the jungle. Great shots. Great little montage here. I wonder how they did this. Did they film it on a very windy day? I can't see it. Or did they blow massive fans at them? Is he okay?
Here's a clue. Something about a temple and a treasure chamber. Look, here's a map showing the way.
It's a treasure.
You stay here. Please try to get some rest here. I'll go see to the barrels.
The Tsar Caves. I hope she hasn't left that notebook there. Otherwise, they're gonna get it. Yeah, she's left the notebook there. Oh, go save her. That was good. Wait, was the girl trapped underneath that? I think she was. Don't stand on her. He killed him. Oh god, she was directly under the falling things. He did.
Where in the world did you come from?
I was what knocked you out. Well, thank you for knocking me out. It's confusing because at some points in the film, I keep thinking that the older guy that was walking along with her with the hat was her other half.
Mary!
But now
Stop, Bob! This is Tarzan!
he's the other half, I think. Bit of jealousy there.
My father.
No, that's not her father.
Let's take the map and go after the emerald.
Oh, the map page is torn out.
But you ain't got no idea who took it.
I got an idea. You got us both in the mess by stealing this book.
It's like Laurel and Hardy. That's another fine mess you got us into.
Your father's diary. Unopened.
How's she gonna know?
I thought something like this might happen, Jeff.
So she took the
So I
page.
took the map page off.
There you go. That's why she didn't take the book. She took the map page.
The white pearl is unharmed.
You'll bring us a fortune in gold.
They're gonna capture the girl.
Hurry up. We're leaving at once. Give the order to pack.
Yes, master.
Also, where did the father go? Because he was there earlier. He's just disappeared.
We're leaving at once for the cave of my father.
Come on, Tarzan, where are you?
Confuse them. It will lead to the caves of Zan while we go north.
Uh-oh. The music just got very loud then. Brilliant. Come on, Tarzan. Come on. Well, she's escaped, which is good. Oh no! Was the snake The snake's helping them. I didn't think he was at first. I thought the snake was after the monkey. Uh-oh. She's about to be Simbered. Lion King. Oh god, it's quite dangerous as well though.
Cave people captured Mary too.
He's got such a happy face. Every time you see him, you just smile.
You ain't satisfied? Why don't you let Jeff take a look from that ridge over there? Good idea.
No. What's he up to? He's gonna hit him on the back of the head, isn't he? Oh no, turn round. Maybe they did that as a diversion?
What in the world happened?
Nick Moran.
Oh, I was a fool to leave you alone with him.
Ah, you double crosser, you. Uh-oh. His surprised face is... That does actually look dangerous.
Here's your map, Bob.
Oh, thank you, Tarzan.
Oh, has he brought her a present? What is that? Fruit basket, maybe? Not entirely sure. I'm still unsure where her father's gone as well.
That. Mine.
That. Mine.
I hadn't thought of that.
So that's where he went. He was captured by the people. Apologies if they said that earlier. I didn't get that at all. I felt like it wasn't made clear, but...
God of the Emerald Fingers.
The people evidently mistook me for an enemy.
You are an enemy.
No. I am only a scientist.
Rash fool. Must pay the penalty.
For what?
For seeking the
Yeah.
treasure of Zar.
I'm simply investigating the secrets of your unknown race and religion.
Then others will come. Prepare him for sacrifice.
Well, this is the entrance if this happens. Oh, in Africa, even dreams come true.
I wouldn't count on it. Music doesn't really convey that moment, though.
What does he mean, most pleasing in his sight?
Mary. Where's Mary? Don't you know?
The sets built for this were really well designed. Well, hang on, wait for her. Okay, just leave her there, then. If he doesn't hurry up, they're going to get eaten by a lion. Oh, well, it was easy to get to them.
Wait. You promised no one would touch those emeralds.
You think I'm going to turn my back on that? Fortune on every finger.
Easy way to steal the emeralds out of the shop. He's taking one of them.
But my daughter Mary, can you take me to her?
Hello. What was that? I thought he got attacked by something under the water when he came up like...
With good news, your father's safe at the hut.
But wait a minute, Jeff. Let me say something first.
He just so happened to find her randomly in the middle of the woods.
So this is where you've been held a prisoner.
Well, jungle.
You thought you loved Bob. Then Tarzan. You can learn to love me.
Oh, he does like her. He's trying to go after the woman.
Promise to marry me when we reach the coast, or I'll collect that 10,000 pounds.
No, I won't. This man has come to take me to my father.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mean you will take me?
Yeah. You think I'd leave you with this creature?
I've given you my word, Jeff. I'll keep it.
I'll see that you do.
He's just a creep. Bloomin' Jeff. Not Jeff Goldblum either. Bloomin' Jeff. Uh-oh.
Jungle radio. The savages broadcast messages for hundreds of miles. And this one means trouble.
So that's their form of radio. Trouble at the old mill.
Go?
Yes, Tarzan.
Uh-oh.
No, go.
So is Tarzan keeping her captive now? She's wanted by everyone.
Night, come.
Oh, maybe that's why he was saying stay. Oh, he was going to hit her then. No, Tarzan, you can't keep her captive.
You take me to my father, Tarzan?
That's a great shot. Also, is now daylight? It was nighttime before. Is this now the next day?
I only had time to take one. The largest emerald in the world.
I was going to say, they're going to kiss? Seem like they're going to. Well, he's never kissed, so. Oh no, he's been... Oh no.
Mary! What a day you've given us.
Get up, Tarzan. Oh no, he's going in. Uh-oh. That went very quickly. It was like they cut out a scene there. It was like the rescue was there, but then they decided to cut it out completely. Maybe there was daytime. Because now it looks lighter outside.
Some of the bears. We're leaving as soon as we can. Somehow I feel a lot of regrets at leaving this jungle too.
It's built a whole life in the jungle.
Lots of horrible things have happened, Daddy.
But what? Obviously she was going to say something, but they cut the line. But
You'll keep your word.
Surely you don't want a wife who doesn't love you?
Yeah.
It's enough that I love you. I suspected something like this, and I'm going to find out what it's all about. I hold you to your promise. What promise?
Perhaps Mary will tell you.
No, you tell her.
He said he would receive 10,000 pounds for proof of Tarzan's death. To save Tarzan, I promised to marry Jeff.
And you expect her to keep that promise?
I certainly do.
I quite like, even though it's not an important part of the film, you could cut them out and they'd be completely fine. But I quite like the little intersected bits with Tarzan and the monkey. No! Also, how did this happen? How did they get captured? Have I missed another scene? Did they cut something else out? Or? Because they were at the house, they were going to leave. They were talking about how Jeff wanted to get married and then he got punched. And I feel like it's various versions of the film that have been sort of put together.
You will not escape again.
I have seen online somewhere that there are two versions of this edit. There's like one in from 1933 and another one from 1960 something, I think it is. And it's a re-edit of it. I don't know which one this is.
I know where that map is. We'll exchange it for our freedom.
Still doesn't give him the treasure back.
Very well. Find the map and bring it here.
He's got it.
Words spoken here are sacred. You may go.
Okay. I thought for some reason it was like an abrupt ending to the film. No, don't shoot him. No, I mean, cut Tarzan, get him. Good. No. Did he get him? No, Tarzan. Oh, he's not. He's okay. Clobber him over the head. No. Please let that be aimed at Jeff.
Tarzan! Jeff's killing him!
Oh, thank God. Well, not thank God that he's killed instead, but shot somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where he was shot, but he's never shot anybody before. Oh, that's where he was shot.
Where's Mary? I can't see you.
She just doesn't want to be near you, sir. To the of the death of Tarzan. Oh, his son and heir.
10,000 pounds in it for clearing the title.
I tried for them all.
He did. He tried for Mary, tried for Tarzan, as in to kill Tarzan, and for the emeralds.
There! That's the cave!
Let's hope Tarzan's okay. He's probably just out, getting food or something.
What are we going to do?
We'd better push on to Durango. Yes.
Can't just move on, you need to...
Until I know.
Yeah, she needs to know about Tarzan.
You can send men back from Durango with supplies.
He's got to stay.
What about you and Mary? We'll stay in my hut. You must get that letter of Jeff's to England as quickly as possible.
You've been a great friend, Bob. And always will be.
He's like, yeah, but I want it to be more than friends.
I'm going to keep on hoping, Mary.
No, Bob.
That's it. Just, no, Bob. You never had a chance, Bob. There he is. I mean, the same shots as earlier, but there he is. What's the monkey got? Is it the record player? He's okay.
On my word.
You're all right? You're not hurt?
My Mary.
Aww.
Tantor.
No, Tarzan. Not Tanta. I've got to teach you English. It's an elephant.
Does he call it Tanta or Tantor?
Tantor.
Tantor, right.
It's an elephant.
Tantor.
No, Tarzan. Elephant.
Just gonna sit there and just play some music. Amazing. Reminds me of the scene in the Tarzan cartoon where they're all dancing to the songs. They got the elephant dancing, or Tantor dancing. Ah, that was brilliant. Well, guys, that was me watching Tarzan, the Fearless. Brilliant film. There were some little things that we'll go over in a second, but thank you so much, Aaron, for the request, the recommendation for that film. Absolutely adored it. It was just, it was a little trip back in time. A couple of little bits in there where the editing wasn't quite up to scratch, but obviously that is because of the time. They were obviously using film reels that were trying to attach together and that. But some of the sound editing and that for those film reel changes and things with shots was really well done. There were certain elements of the story that I wasn't entirely sure about, like the bit that they're in the house at night and then they're all of a sudden in the daytime in the next scene, and it's meant to be the same time, I think. I don't think they've fallen asleep by that point. And then there's also another point where Jeff is about marrying Mary, and then all of a sudden in the next shot they're back with the tribal men. It looks like it was a cut, another shot from another take, like from another version of the film they originally were going to use. It feels different, and there's also lines that have been removed from the film, like when Mary says "but" and then goes to say something, but it's just cut completely. So it feels like there was a longer version of the film, and maybe that is the cut down version of it. But other than that, absolutely wonderful. Just seeing something from way back in the 1930s and seeing how it was done, how it was put together. So the film was originally a serial version that was considered to be a lost film. Yeah, that was the complete original serial version. But it was split up originally into chapter titles. So you had like number 1, chapter 1 was The Dive of Death. Then number 11 was The Harvest of Hate, that kind of thing. And apparently the surviving 86-minute UK feature version was the version we just watched, released by Wardour Films. We watched the full version of it because we watched the Wardour Films version, which resolves apparently a lot of the plot issues, which it probably does, but there are a few in there. I did think there were some things that were a bit out of place, like sentences that were cut short, and it's probably for the pure fact that they were trying to make one film, because here it does say there was a lot of the plot issues were left hanging in the considerably shorter 61-minute version that was released by Principal Distributing Group. So it probably was that they had a version that they needed to expand and fill the gaps and remove pieces to make it make more sense, if that makes sense. If it makes more sense, I've said that far too many times. Buster Crabbe first gained fame as an Olympic swimmer, so hence the reason why we see a lot of swimming shots of him, which makes sense that they repeat those as well, because in future episodes that were going to be released, they could just repeat the shots that, you know, people probably won't remember. This shot was the same as in like 4 episodes before. Plus, also back then, I don't think people were really fussed about seeing multiple shots used in previous episodes, etc., because they did that a lot back then. They reused shots. Yeah, in addition to the 12 chapter serial, producer Sol Lesser edited the first 4 chapters into a 1933 feature film with a trailer announcing future chapters at the Theatre Weekly, which is that's a pretty genius way to do it. I don't know if they did that with any other things back then, like I think Laurel and Hardy was around the same kind of time, I might be wrong, but I don't know if they did anything like that. Some theatres did not show the trailer, which caused confusion about the abrupt ending of the movie. I wonder if the part that was the abrupt ending of the film, do you remember about 18 to 20 minutes before the end of the film I went, oh, was that the ending of the movie? That seemed quite abrupt, and it just sort of cuts to black all of a sudden. I wonder if that's when it was, and that for some reason in that version of the film, they didn't cut that bit of black out. Personally, if I was the editor for Wardour Films, I would have cut that out. there's multiple different things that I would have tried to, at least trim down a bit and then fade audios and things to make it seem a bit more intact. Guys, if you're out there and you're watching this for any reason at all, feel free, contact me. I'm an editor. I would happily do a couple of amendments to help make things a bit more smooth. But yeah, I don't think they're watching this, but if you are, James Pearce, who had previously played Tarzan for producer Sol Lesser, was originally contracted to play Tarzan in the film, but Lesser decided he had gained too much weight to believably play Tarzan and replaced him with Buster Crabbe. Back then, I think it was a big thing about people gaining weight, and you needed to look the part for those roles that you play, especially with someone like Tarzan, because Tarzan lives off the land. Yes, see, I did wonder this. The movie is known for Buster Crabbe's Tarzan wearing the most revealing loincloth. It does seem very, very revealing. One of the telltale signs that a movie is actually a serial that's been spliced together is the use of the relentless, hectic chase music every few minutes. Yes, there was that. There was also various points in the movie where you would get like the chase scenes, and then all of a sudden it would just change pace or change style. Yes, originally the whole thing with the chase music every few minutes, in the serial version that would have been separated by at least a week's time between chapters, so they could have done it in the serial. Apparently Simona Boniface, who appeared as a comic foil in many of the Three Stooges shorts, makes an appearance in this as part of the group of villains who kidnap Mary. I do want to find out though about the first ever version of Tarzan. Okay, so apparently Elmo Lincoln, yep, that's right, Elmo Lincoln, that's his real name, was the very first actor to take on the feral character Tarzan, who was created by Edgar Rice Burroughs and first appeared in the writer's 1912 publication Tarzan of the Apes. The Jungle Man made his screen debut in the 1918 silent film of the same name. So that would have been the first version of Tarzan, not the version we watched. Okay, a little bit of info about the Tarzan role itself, and this kind of includes the reason that Jane is now named as Mary in this as well, which kind of confused me as well. So Lesser, who made the film, wanted an athlete like Johnny Weissmuller to play Tarzan. At this time though, Paramount released King of the Jungle with Buster Crabbe, who played Tarzan in this film, as Casper the Lion Man, a Tarzan-esque character, which brought him to Lesser's attention. Like Weissmuller, Crabbe was also an Olympic swimmer, fitting the producer's requirements. Lesser contracted him on a loan out from Paramount. Buster Crabbe had actually been tested for the part of Tarzan with MGM in 1931, but in his own words, the test wasn't fair. The studio had taken a quick group test during filming of That's My Boy, but didn't give any of us a chance. Crabbe and Weissmuller had been friends for years, however a rivalry was heavily publicised, which amused both of them. It then goes on to say that Lesser insisted that Crabbe play Tarzan in the same monosyllabic style as Weissmuller. To further increase the connection between the separate productions, Lesser included Cheetah the chimpanzee in the cast, hence the reason why we got the chimpanzee in there. However, to be different from the MGM film, no Jane was written into the serial, which doesn't really make sense. If it's Tarzan, you need Jane, because the original stories had Tarzan and Jane, but I suppose Mary works as well. Instead, the love interest is Mary Brooks. She is searching for a missing father, Dr. Brooks, who has been captured by worshippers of Zar, god of the Emerald Fingers. This deity is portrayed by the idol from Universal's The Mummy in 1932. Judy Bishop, billed by Jacqueline Wells, was hired as Mary Brooks, and while an experienced actress at the time, she was yet little known. So there you go, that explains the reason why Jane is called Mary, and some of the other things to do with Tarzan itself. There you go. So that's some of the information for Tarzan. I'm hoping you've enjoyed, learning some of the trivia along with me, because I didn't know any of that. I liked some of the other Tarzan renditions, versions of it, but I didn't really know any information about this Tarzan the Fearless from 1933. But thank you so much for watching it with me, guys. I'm really hoping you enjoyed watching along with me, and thank you so much to Aran as well for the little request and recommendation of me watching this. And if you've got any other films that you want me to, that you want to recommend to me, then please feel free, comment in the box below. Just let me know. I always say comment in the box below. That's something that, from way back years ago on YouTube. Comment in the box below. Comment below and let me know. And also, if you really enjoyed the video, guys, click like and subscribe to the channel for more like this, and you can watch along with me, and we're just one big little happy family here. And it's gonna be, I've got a lot planned that I want to try and get through. It just takes time to do the edits, but thank you so much. Take care, guys. I really hope you're well. Let me know what you thought to this, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for being amazing. You can also check out the full version of this on my Patreon as well. It's patreon.com/movies with Marty, with no in there. And I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye bye.